All right, so today we're gonna be working on the backsplash. Now, previously I ripped out the 4-inch backsplash that was there before, and there was a couple holes, so we patched that all up, sanded it, leveled it off, and so we're now good to start tiling. Now, the tile that I chose was a white subway tile with white grout. Now, I chose these because I feel like that is gonna complement the busy granite countertops the best. So first off, we're gonna have to get a list, get some dimensions, and see how much tile we're gonna need. So we can go there, we can buy the material and account for 10% extra because these things do break. You can drop them. So it's better to have more than not to have enough and have to make another trip to Lowe's. Because every time I start a project, I always end up making 4 trips to Home Depot. So we're gonna try to minimize that. But I think we're good to get rolling on the backsplash. So if y'all are just clicking onto this video and you have not seen part 1, I suggest y'all pause this video, click the link in the upper right hand corner, and go ahead and check out everything we've done up until this point. Now, if you're coming from part 1, I appreciate y'all. And as always, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button, smack that like button. And if you got any questions, drop them in the comments down below and I'll get back to you. But for now, let's get back in the video. So this is going to be the schluder tile edge that I'm going to be using to terminate the tile all around the edges of the backsplash. If you guys are trying to get your hands on any of the material that you see me using in this video, I'm going to go ahead and try to link as much of it as I can down below in the description box. So with this short section of the backsplash, I kind of use this as a trial run / mock-up to see how things would look and turn out before I went ahead and started going on the long sections in the rest of the kitchen. And I think it turned out real well for my first time doing it, but something I learned later on that to make things look a little more professional is to try and avoid having a thin strip of tile on the top row. And to do this, you're going to want to mark out the tile layout on the wall, and that'll show you if you'll run into this situation. Now if you do, you can make things easy and cut off a small portion of the bottom row of tiles to avoid that sliver on the top. So in areas where the tile won't be supported, like behind the stove, I'm installing a ledger board that will be screwed into the studs and run level with the countertop. Now this will give the tiles support and keep them in place while the adhesive sets overnight.
Yeah, I'm glad to excited to get her over with. Oh, really?
So I chose to use the Grout Maximizer solution in place of water when mixing the grout. Now this additive was only 25 bucks and it's supposed to improve the color consistency, boost stain defense, and then eliminate the need to do any kind of sealing to the grout lines when you're all done. So my plan for this area after taking out the original cabinet was to install 2 offset floating shelves. Now in the process of pre-drilling the holes for these drywall anchors, I accidentally punctured the hot water line secured to the stud. And as soon as this happened, I had to run outside, shut off the water line into the house, and begin hacking at the nearby drywall to get things under control. I ended up running to Home Depot, grabbing some extra PEX pipe, couplings, crimp rings, and a crimp tool so I could get things fixed ASAP and move on with the kitchen. So if you guys stuck around to the end, I want to thank you for watching, and if you want to keep up with all the projects I have planned for the house, hit that subscribe button. But until next time, seize the day.